What's up guys, welcome to my first video on CKGC. If you don't know me, I'm Byron. I recently became a member here and this is my first video on the channel, which is very good. So if you cannot tell by the title already, it is predicting the table for the 2021-2022 Premier League. And if you disagree with some places, just write down in the comments below where you think this team should go and all that. So I just hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's just roll into the video. So in last place, number 20, I have put Brentford. So last season they obviously got promoted and they finished third in the championship, but I just don't think they have the capability of players to stay in the Premier League. I just think they'll go back down. So that's my prediction, but if you obviously have anything else, just put them in the comments. So yeah, let's just roll on now. So number 19th, I've put Norwich, who finished first in the Premier League. So obviously losing Buendia, if that's how you say it, but obviously losing him will be a big loss and will take a lot of money to replace him, which is not good for them and stuff like that. So number 18th, I've gone for Watford. So they finished second in the championship last season, obviously getting promoted. And I just don't think, again, same with Brentford. I mean, obviously with the likes of Sarr, João Pedro, obviously they have good youngsters in the squad. But again, I just don't think they have the capability of staying up in the Premier League. So for number 17th, I have put Brighton and Hove Albion. The reason is, so obviously losing Ben White will be a big loss to them. Obviously losing Glenn Murray to Nottingham as well. So them two key players that they need. So obviously losing them. But however, they did get 50 million for Ben White. So if they spend that money well, I could have well placed them higher. So for number 15th, number 16th, I've put Burnley, who finished 17th last season. So obviously winning Liverpool last season, great result for Burnley. But same with the bottom three, Watford, Norwich and Brentford in my predictions. I also don't think they have the capability of players to finish higher up in the table. So for number 15th, I've put Crystal Palace, who finished 14th last season. The reason for this is because obviously bigger clubs are after Zaha. Zaha is their main player that they need to keep. So if they do lose Zaha, then obviously they'll need to find a key player to replace him. And yes, that's basically it for Crystal Palace. 14th, I have put Newcastle United. They finished 12th last season, but obviously same again, I've read some news reports that people are after Saint Maximin, which is also their key player as well. So if they do lose him, then it's going to be a big loss for them. So for number 13th, I've gone for Southampton, who finished 15th last season as well. So obviously they have good players like James Ward-Prowse and Danny Ings, so if they get to keep them, then that'll be a good thing for them. Because obviously the key players, James Ward-Prowse free kicks are just insane and stuff like that. So for number 12th place, I have put Leeds United, who finished 9th last season. So obviously Calvin Phillips, the English player, and stuff like Rafinha and good players like that, easily they could go higher up in the table, but with the teams that's higher up, I just think they'll finish above them. So number 11th, I have put Everton. So obviously losing their manager Ancelotti, my bad. And yeah, obviously him going to Real Madrid, that will be a loss for them as well. But obviously Richarlison, he's linked with Real Madrid as well, and other players as well are linked with other bigger clubs as well. So if they lose them, then it's just going to be a big loss for them. So for getting down in the top 10 on the table. So for 10th place, I've put Aston Villa. So obviously they have Grealish, they have Martinez, they have obviously Buendia from Norwich, and I just think they'll be key for them. And I just think they will finish 10th. But yeah, sorry, but I forgot to say, but Aston Villa finished 11th last season as well. So number 9th, I have put West Ham United. They finished 6th last season. And yeah, I've put them here. Obviously, good players like Antonio Yarmolenko, Bowen, stuff like that. But I don't think they'll be above 9. And yeah, that's just my prediction. So for number 8th, I've put Wolverhampton Wanderers, who finished 13th last season. This one kind of surprised me that they finished 13th last season, but they have the players to finish above 10 places, I think, with Jimenez, Adama Traore, Patricio in goal. He's a good goalkeeper, but unfortunately losing to Belgium in the Euros. So yeah, that's why I've placed Wolves in 8th. So getting to the first 7. So for number 7th, I've put Arsenal, who finished 8th last season. So obviously Aubameyang, Pepe, stuff like that. But also some of their key players are linked with bigger clubs as well. So if they do leave, it will be a loss for them. So yeah, that's it for Arsenal. So next, I've put Leicester City in 6th. They finished 5th last season, a great position for them to be in last season. With obviously Jamie Vardy, Harvey Barnes, stuff like that. I just think they'll finish in the top 6. So for 5th, I have put Tottenham Hotspur, who finished 7th last season. So obviously they have Bergwijn, they have other players as well like Harry Kane. But unfortunately, if Harry Kane does leave, it'll be a very big loss for them. And they'll need to replace a striker to replace him who's good enough, and will hopefully replace Harry Kane, who may be better than Harry Kane, maybe worse, it doesn't matter, but we'll have to see who would they sign if they get rid of Harry Kane. So getting down to the top 4th. So 4th, I've put Chelsea, who also finished 4th last season. Obviously, signing Werner just hasn't scored really. Ziyech, Havertz, very good youngsters. And I just think they'll finish 4th. So getting down to the top 3. So 3rd, I've put Manchester United. Obviously being heavily linked with Sancho and Varane. If they do get Varane for the defence, then they'll personally have one of the best defences in the league, and Sancho one of the best English attackers. So if they do get him, it'll be a very good signing for Manchester United. 2nd, I've put Liverpool, who finished 3rd last season. So obviously Van Dijk being injured was a very big loss for them, but he is coming back now. And obviously Joe Gomez coming back on injury as well. So 2 key main defenders for them, who are coming back to basically one of the best defenses with Man United if they do sign Varane. So first, I have obviously gone for Manchester City. Obviously in the league last position, finishing 1st. I mean, they've just basically got the whole best team of the Premier League. With obviously, but unfortunately they have lost Aguero, one of their key men, to Barcelona. But they are linked with Griezmann as well. So if they do get Griezmann, it'll be personally a good signing for them. But obviously they have one of the best midfielders, Kevin De Bruyne. They have Diaz, who was one of the key defenders for them last season. Unfortunately not doing well at Portugal. But yeah, obviously Stones and Diaz at the back together was unstoppable in the league. And Kyle Walker, and yeah. So I hope you enjoy my predictions, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. It's just peace.